Good morning, my beautiful narc-free family. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here. Today, I wanted to talk to you about those of you who have children with the narcissist, and the narcissist is beating you down and they're trying to sabotage you, but the narcissist also will come for your children. They will also do devastating things to your children to traumatize them. Some of you have had your children alienated from you, and maybe your child starts stuttering, or they start now regressing and using the bathroom on themselves and doing all of these sorts of different things because of the abuse. Some of you may not be privy to this, that the narcissist will abuse their own children. They see them as an extension of them, just like you are. So we are all just objects to them, to supply them and to serve them. That's it. There's nothing else. They're only pretending to and mimicking what they've seen and pretending to love people and to love their children. For those of you who are truly with a narcissist, especially a malignant, you are going to find out that they are going to hurt their children also. They do not want the best for them. They are going to do things that do not benefit their children. These things will be abnormal, and you all will not even be able to explain these things to people without you sounding crazy, which is exactly what the narcissist wants. Okay, so I'm hoping that I can encourage you. Don't ever be in fear of the narcissist, because when they chose you, they knew who you were. They knew you were powerful. All right. So when you're no longer with them, it is really them that is afraid of you. That is why they come after you so hard, trying to sabotage you. And then when you're done with them, they still are trying to do things to make it so that your brain is so scrambled, and they use the children to do this so that you can't move on with your life, because who would want to be with someone who can't go on a regular date or can't do anything normal with anyone else, because you schedule a date with someone, and then the narcissist doesn't take their visitation the way they were supposed to, and then you're worried about, well, who would ever want to be with me? I need for you to change that thinking. Okay, that is the narcissist still trying to have power over you. I've done some other videos about that, and I've got some other videos like that, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but there's something I love. Kate over at Co-Parenting with the Narcissist 101, at all of the ends of her videos, she says this, and this is the truth. She says, get a hold of your mind and everything will fall into place. And that is exactly the way it is. So for those of you that are going through a divorce with a narcissist, that's exactly the way that it is. Get your balance. Find your balance. The narcissist is using, they're using crazy making, they're using manipulation, they're trying to sabotage you. But as soon as you get your balance, and some of y'all don't know who you are, I'm going to do a video about that today, right after I do this one. So look for that one. That'll help you out too. Once you know who you are and you get your balance, the narcissist also knows that you have figured out who you are. And that is when the tables will turn. Now, as far as your children are concerned, I don't know what you believe in. I'm not here to try to tell you what you believe in. But whatever it is you believe in from a spiritual level, you need to hold on to that right now. And this is what I speak over my children, and I encourage you to do the same. This is what has helped me to get through it. Okay. Great is the peace of my children. All right. No matter what, if they're acting out in school, because there's a period of time where I believe that it was intentionally, they were being told to act out, because the narcissist will do many, many things to try to disrupt you or try to take your kids from you. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? To make it so that you break down, so that you're mentally distraught by what they're doing to you that people can't see and that people don't know about, and by also applying pressure by having your children act out, so that they hope you'll just throw your hands up, okay, and just let it all go. Speak this over your children, and I will explain to you why. That word peace, it means shalom. It means wholeness, nothing missing, nothing broken. When you understand who you are, and you understand that you are on the direct opposite spectrum of a narcissist, and you operate in good qualities, and you see this clearly, and you are fully awake to exactly who you are, you will understand also that you can command and demand things to go the way you need for them to go, especially with your children. You have a right to speak over your children the right thing and have it come to pass. You can't do anything about what the narcissist is doing in their home. You can't do anything about the fact that the courts cannot seem to catch up with that. If the narcissist was abusing you and you had to keep going back to court and they were being held in contempt, and there's a writ of habeas corpus to get your kids and all of these sorts of things, that the court should see that if they are shining in front of the court and not ashamed to show who they are in front of the court, they should know what they are doing behind closed doors, but the courts just haven't caught up with it yet. So in the meantime and in between time, you have to take authority over what is going on in your home with your kids that you love. So that word peace means nothing missing, nothing broken. It means wholeness. That's a very short sentence. Great is the peace of my children. When they go to school and they're acting out, and sometimes they're tired because the narcissist has let them stay up before they went to school, stay up late that night so that they would act out intentionally in school, because what child is going to act good in school when they haven't gotten any sleep? When you get these reports that they're acting out, and mind you, the people at the school and the teachers, they don't know what days the narcissist has them and what days you have them. They don't keep up with all that. Great is the peace of my children. Okay. When the narcissist tells them that, McDonald's makes them sick so that you can do nothing normal with your children. Great is the peace of my children. When your child is stuttering because the narcissist has alienated them. Great is the peace of my children. Great is the peace of my children. Great is the peace of my children. Period. Period. The narcissist has no authority over you or your children. The only authority they have is the authority you give them. Don't give them any. Starve them. Starve them. Your response is great is the peace of my children. Don't get on the phone texting the narcissist saying, why did you do this and why did you do that? That's exactly what they want you to do. This is a game, nothing more than a game for the narcissist. It's like a chess game, and they're, making their move, and then you're making your move, and their playing fields is dysfunctional. There's potholes on their playing field. Nothing about the playing field is right. They are coming out to sabotage you and try to destroy you, and you're trying to play from even playing fields. Okay? You don't play on an even playing field. You don't play with the narcissist, period. Don't play with them at all. Take your power back. You're going to hear a lot of YouTubers are going to say that to you. Take your power back. I'm saying the same thing. Take your power back, especially for your kids. You cannot do anything about what the narcissist is doing, but you can counter it with what you already have in you, with the goodness that's already in you, with you making right choices. Don't matter what the narcissist does. The narcissist is the bottom feeder. Don't matter what they do. Don't matter what they say about you. Don't matter how much they smear your name. They smearing your name because they know who you are. They know the power that you have. They know that they are small and weak, and they know that you are great and powerful. You need to know that you are great and powerful. Take the authority over your children. Great is the peace of my children. Great, 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 great is the peace of my children. Don't matter what they come home with. Don't matter what the narcissist over there at their house saying, daddy is, that big old house, daddy's over there lonely. Oh, what a 4-year-old know about being lonely and a big house, okay? Yes, the narcissist going to do everything they can do to you to get a reaction out of you so that you will say something crazy back, so then the child can go back and report. I wish the courts would be able to see through all this, but they can't, okay? So we have to protect ourselves and protect our sanity so that we can give our children the best opportunity that they can have. I refuse to believe that the darkness that comes with the narcissist outweighs the light that an empathic, genuine person possesses. I refuse to believe that, okay? I'm going to say what Kate says. Get a hold of your mind. Everything will fall in place. I promise you, if you get a hold of your mind, everything will fall in place. I promise you, if you will get some balance, and the way you get that balance, think about your children. Know that the narcissist is coming for your mind. They're coming for your soul, your mind, your heart. They are coming to destroy you and break you down to a point where you are unrecognizable, where when people talk to you, they don't even know who you are. Your friends who have known you for years are like, who is this I'm talking to? Because the narcissist does so much crazy making. Keep real quiet. Shh, with what the narcissist is doing. Some of y'all need to write it down. You need to be writing a book. Don't worry about if it's in the form of a book. Journal what is happening to you. Later on, you may be able to just take that journal and turn just that journal into a book, but try to be real quiet. Your words are important. Don't say out of your mouth that the narcissist is winning. It seems like they're always beating me. Be careful what you say out of your mouth. Be careful what you say. There is more for me. There's more for me in the unseen realm working for me than there is against me. There is more for you working for your good than there ever is against you. You need to stand on that. You need to say that. Find things to say. It can be short things. I know some of y'all are really traumatized, really, really traumatized, especially when the narcissist is messing with your children, okay? So in order to get in the right headspace, I'm encouraging you, even if it's just 3 things that you say. Great is the peace of my children. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. There is more good working for me and working in my favor than there is anybody or anything working against me. Even if you just say those 3 things, say it morning, noon, and night. Say it 20 times a day if you need to get in your mind who is in control here, who is really in control here. The narcissist really doesn't have any power. All they have is an illusion of power. I did a video on that. I'm going to leave it at the end of this one. I encourage you to go and listen to that. All they have is an illusion. You have true power. They're only always ever trying to take what they know you have by manipulating you to get it because they know they have none. I hope that this has encouraged you all. If it has, give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I wish you well, my beautiful, beautiful narc-free family. Great is the peace of your children. I promise you, if you get your balance and know who you are, you've already won before the battle began. Love y'all. Love y'all. Mwah.